Everyone, it's El Prez from Camp FU. I'm here to talk to you tonight about a little backpacking stove I recently picked up off of Amazon. It's a small little guy right here. Picked up for only $8. There's a little close-up of it there. What I'll do is I'll zoom in later on, kind of plug it in, fire it up so you guys can see exactly how it works and performance on it. But I picked this up because I thought it'd be a nice little extra stove to have for when you're backpacking, or if you got a bug out bag, or I actually used one of these last year at deer camp when we were eating the freeze-dried meals for the week, and it worked out great. So it's small, it's cheap, and for the price, it's great to have an extra one kicking around if you don't already have one. Maybe keep one in the car, keep one in your backpack, keep one at deer camp, whatnot like that. So for the price, it's definitely worthwhile to grab a few of these and just kind of store them around. So I'll do a little close-up, show you guys what it looks like, kind of show you how it looks when it fires up, and go through some of the little features on it. Alright, so this is the little stove that I picked up. You buy these on Amazon. They're sold under a million different names. The name that I got for this one is Foxelli, Foxelli. I'll put a link to it in the comments down below. Again, it was $7.97 on Amazon. I picked one of these up about 2 years ago. Got it under a different name. They all look exactly the same. Made in China, dirt cheap. They range anywhere from about $8 a piece to like $12 or so for the more expensive ones. They all look exactly the same to me, so I'm not sure what the price difference is getting you. But this is one of the cheaper priced ones. I've just got it. Comes as a nice little hard plastic case, which is great. Keeps it from getting damaged and banged around if you have it in the bottom of your pack. This is the stove here. It's very small. You can see it in my hand there. Very small, compact. I actually have a Snow Peak one here. I'll show you later on for comparison. And it's real simple. You just kind of spin out the four arms here. And once the four arms all kind of line up best that they can, which again, you kind of get what you pay for here. So this one's not really lining up too well, but these little arms here flip out, little pot stabilizers like that. And there it is right there. Nice thing with this one, it's got the little built-in piezo igniter. Sometimes these work right off the start, sometimes they don't. The stove that I bought before, I had to kind of manually bend this in to get a little bit closer so that when I turned on the gas, it actually caught the flame turned on. So one thing to keep in mind too when you're pulling this out of the case, a lot of times the little valve here for the gas isn't fully off, so that this will then fold up. So make sure you turn it righty-tighty before you plug this into the fuel canister, otherwise you end up with your fuel shooting all over the place. So I'll just quickly plug this into my canister here. See if we can get this fired up real quick. I'm actually in the house, so one thing you don't want to do when you're in the house is really kind of do this, but I'm just going to do it quickly just to kind of show you guys what it looks like. We'll see if the igniter on this works. If not, I have my lighter here so we can fire it up quickly if needed. So here we go. So we'll see what happens. Look at that. First click, first try. You can see, it works really well for, again, $8. Puts out a lot of heat. The burner on this, though, is pretty small. Very tiny. Not something you're going to want to actually do major cooking on. This is more just kind of boiling water. If you have a piece of meat that you're trying to warm up with a little burner head like that, you're really going to have to keep the pan moving quickly. Otherwise, you end up with some really hot spots that are going to cause everything to stick and burn. This is cooled down pretty quick. I only had that on for a few seconds, but just to kind of show you. So this is the cheap $8 Chinese knockoff. What I have here is the Snow Peak. This is the Light Max. It's made out of titanium. As you can see, size-wise, very, very similar. Once this cools down, I'll pop this off quickly. This one only has 3 arms on it. Fold out like that. Pot stabilizers flip out like that. A little bit lighter. It's a little bit bigger, which is good and bad. It's better pot stabilization because it's a little bit wider here. But if you're going for the ultra small, minimal size, this one actually is a little bit smaller. This one I bought, I think I paid $40 for it. Normally it's about a $60 stove. But again, it's titanium, Snow Peak. It's a much higher quality than this one. So if you're going for like a hike, quick weekend getaway, something that you're not really critically depending upon your stove, this thing will work perfectly fine. If I'm doing like a long backpack, if I was like the hike the Appalachian Trail or something like that, I wouldn't go with this one. I would definitely spend the money, get the Snow Peak. I have used the same version before. I used it all week at deer camp last year. Worked flawlessly, no problems. You know, one of the pot stabilizers on the one that I have that I used last year, it wasn't folding out evenly, so I had to kind of really force it to get it so that the pot would sit nice and even. But again, you know, $8, $40 on sale, which normally this is like I think about $60 regular price. You could buy, you know, 5 of these or 6, 8 of them actually. So just give you a sense as far as actual size once it's off the canister here and fold it up. See, this one doesn't want to. Again, you get what you pay for here, and this arm doesn't want to fold. So what that is telling me is, there we go, wrong way. You know, again, $8. It is what it is, but size-wise comparison, very similar. You know, weight-wise, obviously the titanium is going to be a lot lighter than this. I think it's, you know, steel, aluminum. I'm not even sure what this is made out of, but you know, that's it. Boiling-wise, you know, this one is going to be a little. It's got higher BTU. It's going to put out more heat. It's going to boil a little bit faster, but this one does a really good job, honestly. And again, for the price, you really can't go wrong. So that's it. Just wanted to give a quick little review on this one. This is my second one. I'll probably buy, you know, another one or two down the road. Again, I'll keep one up at the camp, keep one in the house, keep one in my camping bin with all my other gear. They're just, you know, cheap, nice little stoves to have. They work in a pinch, and you know, again, for $8, it's hard to go wrong. So, anyways, that's all. If you guys have any experience with these, post your comments down below. Sell Prez for now, and we'll be checking in with hopefully another review coming down soon. And hope everyone's having a good night. See you soon.